Hello and welcome to Language, Culture, and Dr. Lou, where every day is a good day for a fun word or two. And of course, today I have two new fun words du jour for you. But please do stick around till the end because I have a lot more to add to that. And so we'll get, yeah, a little more fun words than just the two for the J out of our theme for the day, which is placeholder words. And why did I think of placeholder words is because the last Fun Words du Jour video I made, you might remember if you saw it, the words were thingamajig and dingus. And these, of course, are words we can use to mean very similar things for today's Fun Words du Jour, which are synonyms and equally fun to say, doohickey and whatchamacallit. And so, of course, I'm calling them placeholder words because, for instance, a doohickey, this is a word that we use for um, like any little gadget or little object that we might not want to name specifically what it is, or we might not even know the specific term for it. Like any of these can be called doohickeys. Like we've got in the top left the astrology doohickey, and even some doohickeys for recording or producing music and all that. And I don't even know what some of these doohickeys do. And this reminds me how another word for a doohickey might be uh, gadget or a gizmo or even a doodad, right? And so, yeah, doohickey, it's a fun word because it's pretty fun to say and it has nothing to do with hickeys on your neck or anything. It's a little gadget that you don't necessarily even know the name for anyway. So that's fun. And another, I think, even more fun word to use for it, any little doohickey, is a whatchamacallit. And that one you can see right inside that word that whatchamacallit, that this person is almost asking, what the heck do you call this thing, right? And so again, that's why this one and doohickey and thingamajig and dingus, I label them all as placeholder words because we can use them even if we don't know what something is actually called. And what they all have in common is they're um, smaller objects. They're little objects that we use for all variety of things, but we don't necessarily know the name for them, or we just don't want to say the specific name for them. Either way, whatchamacallit is a pretty good and fun way to say something that you're not even sure what it's called. So that's whatchamacallit. And so those were the two fun words du jour. But like I said at the beginning of the video, even other than doohickey and whatchamacallit, I've got lots more placeholder words, which are words again that we use to describe things that, we're not saying specifically what they are, but they're often gizmos, gadgets, etc. And here's lots of synonyms for these. We got a doohickey, can also be called a doodad, or a whatchamacallit, or even a whatsit. I like that word whatsit. It's a kind of a much shorter version of whatchamacallit. And even then we got a thingamabob, which is similar to thingamajig, and both they're pretty fun. Or even a widget or a thingy. Um, these are just, yeah, all synonyms. And this brings back to a word I mentioned earlier, dingus, which other words for that include gizmo and gadget and all of these. So I'm wondering if you might know any synonyms for these, any other words you use to describe, well, to refer to something that you're not even sure what it is, or maybe you just don't wanna use this specific term, I bet you that there are even more fun sounding synonyms than all of these. And so if you can think of one, please put it in the comment section. I would really appreciate that. And so thank you so much for sticking around for this little Fun Words du Jour placeholder edition. And yeah, I hope you will give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I really appreciate that. It would mean so much to me.